City streets passing underneath stormy skies. Neon signs in the night, red and blue city lights, cargo trains rolling by. Once again, someone cries. Trains and winter rains, no going by, no going home. Trains across their plains, and in the sky, a star alone. Trains and winter rains, no going by, no going home. Trains across their plains, and in the sky, a star alone. Trains and winter rains, no going by, no going home. Trains across their plains, and in the sky, a star alone.
The winter season had hit Britain and snow was on forecast for early December, so the line was busy trying to get as much ahead of schedule as possible. Lately, passengers have come to treat the branch line like it was in the days of steam. Local buses would run, but trains were more efficient and faster. But freight was also used in the line, for the port and local industries made the branch vital, and British Railways would only use the harbour. The brewery needed the railway to globalise their trade, and Tanya used to manage. However, more work was put in her under strain between her other duties, and as a preserved engine, the brewery decided something more up-to-date and specialised was needed. In mid-November, the new engine had arrived. She was a Class 08 diesel shunter and was only numbered. "Do you have a name?" asked Stuart. "I've had many, but there were only mockeries," she said with high dignity. "My number is all I have at the moment, but a proper name would be nice." "Well, all our engines have names associated in their workshop family names, so... As you're an 08, how does Kate sound?" "Can mock it, I suppose. I've had worse," she replied before looking at Stuart's offended face. "Oh, but it's definitely the best I've had," she quickly corrected. Kate was ready on Sunday, for Tanya needed the help, but before she could go and take her train, she had to show her the ropes. "Right," said Stuart. "I want you to show Kate here the ropes, Tanya, to show her what to do." "Okay, sir, will do." Now, the brewery has private box fans in Great Western fashion to keep a heritage appearance. Although they enjoy their work, the box fans have a very fussy way of doing so. We're Great Western and proud of this. These glory days we will miss, but in our hearts we still live those days. We will never like the British railway ways, they always sang to each other. Tanya explained to Kate that it was only their spirits, but all the same, don't upset them. Kate took in what she had to do, but ignored everything about their comforts. Tanya soon went away to fetch her train, and Kate did things by herself. Alone was how she worked. Come on, you lot, let's do this without any fuss. The box fans were shocked. We're Great Western, they said. We do things our way. Try me, said Kate. So they held together to take control, and at first they thought they did. What they didn't know was Kate was only revving up her engine. Before they knew it, the brake van had misjudged their moment and lost grip. Backwards they came with Kate, bumping each other so hard that once they got going they could not stop. They were loading, and this was the limit of their tricks. Tanya had taught them that they were only really useful if the brewery delivered on time. They would not risk themselves or their loads like this, but all the same they decided to bide their time before paying Kate out. Meanwhile, in the following weeks, the other engines found her arrogant. Jack and Clive were ignored, and Doyle couldn't reason with her. I work and do it with no fuss, she said. I haven't time for chatting to every engine passing by. You ought to at least have friends, though. Loneliness is not healthy for any engine, Doyle lectured. I've managed before and I will continue to do so, she replied rudely. But when Doyle pulled away, she was a little hurt. She had never got on with British railway engines. Her life had been a living nightmare of work and bullies. They didn't really care for her sort.